this week has been a real confidence boost in the fact, just that reality that, yeah, it's nothing. This is nothing. I got this. Yeah. Yo, 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 it is the Ghetto Linguist. And let me tell you something. We're back and it is week 6. Week 6 of studying Thai. I'm mixing up languages here. Thai, that is not English. Thai. All right. Let's get to it. What are we doing today? How is this week looking, and what lessons, what tips do I have to help you learn a new language? Hey, we're going to get into that right now, baby. So there's one rule. You can remember previously, maybe you can, who knows? But I said, everything that I say when I teach how to learn a new language, you can take with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work for you, then it's useless, all right? That's what I always say. But there is one, what is that rule? That rule is don't watch shows with English subtitles. Like, if you're trying to study Japanese, don't watch anime with English subtitles. That is the one rule that I say, that's the one rule that I say, even if you don't follow my other rules, that is the one rule I say, don't do, you're wasting your time. Because I've never seen anyone learn a new language or learn Japanese from watching anime with English subtitles. I've never seen it, sorry. And there are scientific theories as to why that's the case, whatever, blah, 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 which I'm not going to get into because that's not what I'm here for. But it leads me to what I want to talk about today, is something that I use all the time when I'm learning a new language. And that is very often, all the time is a bit of an overstatement, but very often what I do is I watch shows in English with my target language subtitles. Now that is something that I do. And that is something that I find to be very useful, very helpful, and really gets me where I'm going. And that's what I used a lot of this week in studying Thai. So, at the time that I'm recording this, Alice in Borderland Season 2 has come out. And I was destroying it. I was watching it big time. So going back through it, I watched in English first. I'm not even going to cap because I love Alice in Borderland. I don't have no time to be watching it in Thai. I switched to English. I think I could watch it in Vietnamese. I just didn't see that option. And I watched half of the first Alice in Borderland in Japanese. My Japanese is rough. I talk a lot of game about my Japanese. I actually used to be really good at it, but I haven't used it in a long time, so it is rough. I can still watch shows and stuff. Anyways, we're getting off the point. Let's stick to the point. The point is, something that I use all the time, that I do all the time, is I do watch shows in English with my target language subtitles, so with Thai subtitles. And why do I do this? To me, this is like learning new vocabulary on steroids, really quick. Because when you're watching it, you hear them saying things like, oh, I don't know, or whatever. And you could just, if you have some kind of understanding, even if you don't have much of an understanding at all, it's a good way to pick up keywords such as I. Like, let's say you have no knowledge of the language. We say I a lot. So oftentimes, you'll see I pop up, I, or you, things like that. It's a good way to pick up those words really quickly. But let's say you're where I'm at. I'm on week 6 of studying Thai. So, of course, I already know these basic I, you, I know that stuff. So it helps me pick up some of the next level words like and, or some of my prepositions. If they say like, oh, he's in the building, I can look and I already know he. If is used, then I would know that, but some of these languages don't even use is. And then it would help me pick up these prepositions. And that's essentially what I've been working on this week, is picking up those little prepositions, So now I'm at a point where I can struggle, but can say, longer sentences, such as, I ate pork with John at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock today. Pumpkin Move, Gup, John, Thon, Pulp, Monty Ban. So that, that's I ate pork with John. I don't remember what I said. I didn't say Wani, that's today. But anyways, whatever, the subtitles are there, you know what I said. I'm terrible at translating. I'm terrible at translating, but that's what I can do now. I can make those sentences, and I can also ask, where is, what, when is, what is, blah blah. So this is big, just in case, I'm really happy. This is big because now I can say, I wouldn't say I'm at complicated sentences yet. Complicated is when we start putting phrases together. If I were you, then I would, because she did blah blah blah, so blah blah blah. Those things. After I went to the store, then I what, or you should do this before you do that. That'll come, I don't know, maybe in 2 more weeks or something. But right now I can say these longer. I can make a sentence saying what I did, when I did it, where I did it, what time, all that good stuff. So this is good. I'm looking real good. I'm loving this. All right. And part of the way I got there is looking at Netflix and picking out those prepositions. And that's where we are with Thai. Now, how is my Thai abilities, my Thai level, my Thai efficiency? My speaking has stepped up. My listening, I practice regularly all the time. So, that's looking, it's nice. I don't have much problems listening. I think I got a good, healthy balance between my speaking and listening skills. So I'm liking how it's looking. I'm still a beginner, obviously, but I wouldn't call myself super beginner anymore because now I can make those longer sentences. Not fluently yet, that'll come with time, but I can produce them. So I'm still a beginner, no question there, but I am getting to that point where I'll be able to give some kind of presentation a year in, and then talk about a certain special topic a year in, So it's looking good. I like my timing and I feel really good. My reading and writing, I don't really practice reading a lot or writing as much as I should, but I am studying every day. And another thing too, I'm speaking a lot more, to strangers, and like I work at a school, and so I communicate a lot more. Some of my classes, they know zero English, and there's like no one there, so and there's like no assistant or anything there, so I'm able to give commands and stuff like that in Thai, which is cool. So yeah, I'm stepping up. I feel good. This 2-year thing, I know I'm gonna have it down 2 years, but this week has been a real confidence boost in the fact, just that reality that, it's nothing. This is nothing. I got this. Yeah. So that's the video for week 6. I feel good and I feel happy. And if you've been following along and you're around the same area as me or higher, then you should be feeling good as well. If you're not, if you've been following along and you're not quite where I'm at, well, one, I'm wondering, are you studying every day? And if you are studying every day and you're looking for some more tips, advice, I have a ton of videos to watch. And I always put out like three or more videos per week, helping you to learn how to get out here. If you're trying to get out to Asia, even if you don't have money, I'm all about helping you get out here, even though you don't have a lot of money. So, because a lot of people think you got to have a lot of money, but my channel is about how do you do this even though you're broke or even though you don't have your college degree or whatever. That's what I talk about, and you can always ask me questions in the comments. I can answer whatever because, learning language, that's what I does. And that's it, man. Ghetto Linguist out. I'm gonna see you in the future.
Try to slay a dragon, then sit and watch it happen. I'm on another level, man, I'm spilling out the ghetto, bitch. What's a couple quotes, if no one know you said them? Slay a couple dragons, but no one know you did it. You don't owe me shit, except a little